Hey everybody, Jim Keeling here again, and we're gonna do a total impromptu kiln opening. I glazed yesterday, Saturday, and fired it last night, all night last night, and we got some new glaze colors. Hopefully they'll look good. And what we did, I turned it off. Of course, it kicked off last night. It sat here all day. It's still a little bit warm. It's cool to the touch on the outside, but we're gonna open the kiln. And like I say, I swear to you, I've not looked inside, so you might see a mess. Sometimes that happens. But you're going to get to see it just as soon as we do. These are some of the... This is that same mustard yellow. It's called Buttercup. I showed you that on the last firing. Here's one and a new blue that these are pretty warm. This also, I don't know if you can see the detail or not, got a little bit of detail on the outside that we did in relief with a shellac resist. Here's one of the carved bowls that we did. It's blue on the bottom and has the Buttercup on top. Turned out real well. Here's some little, this is Ozark Burgundy. Has the lid on it, and there's a hot. Then I'm going to have to tap it with something else to get it open. There it is. It's been glazed on the inside with Buttercup, and these are little sugar bowls or little doodad boxes or whatever. Some of the cups. I love that blue. Turned out. Put that glove back on. Try to move as quickly as I can. This is some of the green and the blue combined on the good brown clay that we're throwing. That's a cone 6 clay, cone 6 brown. Another blue mud. Here's another one of the carved bowls. Turned out real well. This is fired cone 6, and like I say, we hadn't mixed the blue before, so this is a new one right there. This is going back to the old Ozark Burgundy. I get this over in Nixon, Missouri. A little bit of, excuse me, a little bit of a hard glaze to work with, but it does break real pretty. It breaks the burgundy and the white, and that's on Buttercup on the bottom. I think that turned out real well. Here's one I did half and half. It's the dark green and the blue. The mixing bowl's got the spout. It ran some real pretty colors right here. I don't know if you can see that on there or not. Here's a can't think, honey jar. Getting kind of warm. More of the mugs. It turned out real well. That blue did. Another one of the carved. I know I'm moving fast, but we're limited 10 minutes on these videos on YouTube. Some more of the little sugar bowls. That one turned out real pretty. That's that Buttercup on the bottom and the Ozark Burgundy on the top. Just a little tea bowl. This one is Ozark Burgundy. I love the way that breaks and runs. You can see that inside. It's what? My wife's giving me signals and she will talk to me. Get closer. You can zoom. Okay. I love that Ozark Burgundy. That comes from LR Supply in Nixon, Missouri. This one turned out, I think, excellent. It's got the blue and then the green ran together. Really nice little mug. I love making mugs. Now this one, they showed me last night, it got a little bit of wax on it. It's splattered on there, and once wax gets on the clay, it's there. You're not gonna, you can scrape it and play with it, but the glaze is not going to stick to it. I just love that that blue. Get these on out. I also want to show you my cones here. Some more of the little jugs with the lids. Got a lot of those. Those are real popular. the cones. It's cone 7. Let me swing your camera down here where you can see those people that are into firing will appreciate that. What you want, this is a cone 5, 6, and 7. I'm firing the cone 6. Cone 5 lays completely over. These are what you call witness cones. When it lays completely over, you want 6. 6 probably should have been a little bit. Actually, I think a good hot firing would have been for 7 to be about like 6 is, and then 6 maybe touching. But anyway, it's a good cone 6 firing. Here's a bowl I was really anxious to get to. This one is one of those that you think is a mistake, and it turns out being very, very special. When I made this bowl, the rim got a little thin on me and laid over. And instead of trying to correct it, I left it, and I put the buttercup with the Ozark Burgundy, and it is excellent. That one probably won't be sold. I think my wife will probably latch onto that one. Another one of the Ozark Burgundy and buttercup with the carving in it. But I've got to pull a shelf. You know what I did Friday, I tried to cut one of my fingers off, and I managed to cut the whole side of my finger off, and so I can't get a glove on that left hand. So I'm a little bit, I've got to get down here and show you these. These are little casseroles. And what happens, and I might not get it loose, the lids stick a little bit, and you usually have to tap them. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. Here's another bowl, turned out real well. Beautiful blue on the inside. I love the way that blue breaks. More of the mugs. Here's a vase. Ooh. This is Ozark Burgundy on a white clay. That is beautiful. This is the best firing I've had. Another one of the little casserole. This one is in the green. Now, they will come off, but what it is where the paraffin sticks a little bit. They sort of blend together, but you fire them with the tops on them. Here's one with the top will come off. This one is the brown clay and the buttercup color. Made a real neat little covered bowl with the little lid. There's a nice sized bowl in the blue, which I'm loving better all the time, and then it's green, the dark green on the inside, a two-tone bowl. There's another one. And that blue is going to vary. Now here's some places where either the glaze broke or got wax on it, which really has nothing to do with the functional part of the bowl. But here's a beauty. It's a little white, sort of a tea bowl with that buttercup. Another one of the carved bowls with the blue and the buttercup. A little blue tea bowl with a little tiny turned foot on it. Okay, for the sake of time, I might, do you know what the time is?